back to React University. I'm Corey.
And I'm Dana.
Today we are back with another episode of Stranger Things.
That is right. We are reacting to Season 4, Episode 8, Papa. But before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, comment, subscribe to our channel here on YouTube, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you'll always be the first to know whenever we release something new.
Yeah, guys, don't forget you can watch the full reaction of this episode right now on our Patreon page, so please go and support. Really help the channel. And with that, let's do this. Class is in session. Demon Child.
It's like it immediately had vines too.
Right. I saved the world. He's probably still, you know what? Obviously, when you see this, you're probably thinking he's saying, "What have you done? Like, did you do this?" But he's could be still saying,
"What have you done by
what
releasing
have you done? Releasing number one. The number one did all this." Oh, so she get to see some of the backstory.
Nothing to be afraid of, is there, Nancy?
What?
He's using. Yeah, he's playing. Why show her this though?
Because she's the one that got the closest to like knowing who he actually is by going to talk to Vector and.
Okay. I'll take that excuse.
We need music! This is music!
That's hilarious. So he's breaking his own code. Ain't you supposed to be like, you know, give us 24 hours?
But if he's
Stronger
or desperate.
It's not time for you to leave.
The hell it ain't. Ain't time for me to leave.
Listen, I've had a change of plans.
I've been.
To show him where he's going to go.
Like very much to show you.
As long as you gotta be close to me. Alright, back up.
I think I have a new theory about why villains, when they finally get someone, they share all their story. I used to think it was silly, but now I think I have an idea why.
I'm interested to hear. You gonna kiss?
Ew.
Could you imagine?
Ew.
Want you to tell 11
Oh, he wants to send her on a mission.
everything you see.
Oh. You better say yes.
You never say yes to an entity.
That's true.
You never.
I got a message.
Wouldn't that be scary though if you think about it? Like, the only reason why I'm still walking around is because this entity decided to let me go back.
Right.
As a message.
Right.
Okay, so here's my theory. Before I thought, oh, this is so dumb. The villain finally captures someone and then they spill the beans. That's how they're always gonna get caught.
Like Law and Order at the very end.
Yes. But if you think about it, if you're a person and you've literally been trapped, and it's probably lonely.
I need someone to talk to.
I don't think they think that, but I think they're like, ha, I can finally tell my side of things and convince somebody that what I'm doing is, you know what I mean?
It's just.
This Demogorgon is gonna figure out a way out. He's pissed.
I'm
You done took
curious.
me out of my routine. I ain't got no more snacks.
Как вы сюда попадаете каждое утро?
Через вход в блок, другого хода нет.
They just got all the time in the world, huh?
Right now they're bunkered.
Thought you were dead. Thought I lost you.
She did too.
I did lose you.
She misses her
Why am I getting emotional?
I hate to interrupt, but
I don't know why. I'm with
apparently they
him.
can climb too.
Yeah, they're gonna learn.
Oh, lower your
Why?
weapon. Are you kidding me?
Oh, he's thinking that they're gonna destroy the weapon and he'll get in trouble.
The hell is that?
Please tell me they don't have another one of those things.
Yeah, I'm curious. What's
Yeah, dude, you're gonna be the one that gets eaten first. No. Under no circumstances.
You know what? Their story don't really matter in the grand scheme of things.
They're
They
experimenting on one.
Have another one.
These idiots.
Wow.
Are you kidding? This is like the prequel to all post-apocalyptic storylines. The hubris of man. You think you can make something in a lab and control it.
I'm thinking of Aliens. What? How in the world did they get that? How did they get that? That's the mind flare.
It's like pieces of it, right?
Pulse is dropping. 150 now. BP's 160.
How did you see it?
Dude, I just like died and woke
Yeah,
back up.
just give me a moment. She about to test the powers.
Do you have to test it on their like super expensive
Right. Can you use a piece of paper, please?
Nope. Need those bolts.
Hey, somebody get a can. Can we get you a can? You be okay with a can?
Just bring it back down gently. Don't just slam it down.
What's that chick name in school that was bullying her?
Oh, good. She's bringing it down gently. Shows control.
I can't remember that girl's name.
Me neither. The one who got her face cracked in?
Right. Right now, her name is Stacy.
Maybe it was Stacy. Would be cool if she screws the bolts back in.
Oh, can you screw those back in? We gonna go talk to Stacy now. Let's go have a conversation, Stacy. Hey, y'all, take me back to high school. She in high school or middle school?
High school now.
Take me back to high school. We better have a conversation,
I think there's
Stacy.
supposed to be
How far is Nina from Vegas?
From Vegas? As long as Susie's coordinates are right, about another 90 miles. Why?
We could just play D&D and Nintendo for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
You might want to do that.
But what if after all this is over, she doesn't need me anymore?
Of course she'll still need you. She'll always need you, Mike.
But the truth is, when I stumbled on her in the woods, she just needed someone. It's not fate, it's not destiny, it's just simple dumb luck. And
No.
sorry, no, it's so stupid given everything that's going on. It's just I don't know. I just you're scared of losing her.
Is that a painting he was painting?
It's probably something he thinks of him.
That's really cool.
That is really cool.
Asked me to, she commissioned it basically. I mean, she told me what to draw.
Oh, I think his brother's noticing.
His brother knows.
But that's what holds this whole party together. Heart. Because, I mean, without heart, we'd all fall apart. Different from other people. And when you're
Talking about himself.
sometimes
Both.
you feel like a mistake.
He's talking for both of them.
I don't need you, Mike.
I wonder if Mike realizes too.
I don't think he does. He seems pretty clueless.
No, yeah, he's pretty clueless. Yeah, he's pretty clueless.
He probably just thinks Will's being a really good friend.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Will. That's a tough dynamic, like within a friend group.
Mm.
Aww. Yeah, his brother figured it out. But at least maybe he'll have some support now.
You know, that's kind of tough for Will, because obviously for Will, he's been through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And the only people knows how much he's been through is those group.
And now
To be
all...
to express yourself or to open up with somebody else is not going to be the same.
Yeah.
Because they just don't know all
the history, and they haven't been shared trauma.
Right.
It was beyond anything I'd ever imagined. A potential I'd only dreamed of. But when you awoke, something had been lost. Your memories, along with whatever else you'd found within yourself that day. A doorway to another world. I always thought that Henry was out there, hiding in the darkness.
So this is why.
That's why he kind of kept it as a pet. Hmm.
My friend. Well, we haven't reached contact, but...
And the dam will burst. And when that happens, Hawkins will fall.
Because right now there's multiple mini gates all around Hawkins.
Mm-hmm. For in the future, maybe another
she's gonna try to
80 to 100 years, everybody will be wearing clothes like that.
Honestly, it looks comfortable, although I don't get the weighted bar.
And this giant creature with a gaping mouth.
Did we see this?
He's talking about the visions that she saw.
So what you're saying is,
okay,
Hawkins will fall.
He's
right?
just trying to
put a
scare
border
you
around
guys.
Hawkins. Everybody get freaked out of Hawkins.
But what's to stop them from leaving Hawkins? What type of
I don't
border
know.
can
Maybe the
even
thing
put?
is glued to Hawkins.
4 times. Look at this clock.
Hmm.
It always times 4 times.
Who's the fourth gate?
Exactly.
You have Mothergate. Well, there's been 3 victims.
Yeah, there should be one more gate.
Mothergate? Oh, trying to check on Al, maybe?
No, they're trying. I don't know.
Ran a few times and went to busy signal. It's not Joyce. No way. Something's wrong. She's right. It can't be just coincidence. It can't be.
Oh, now she's worried.
Mm-hmm.
Not if he's dead. We'd have to go back in there. Back to the upside down.
Do what?
No.
Think this through, okay?
We're here to think through.
We barely made it out of there in one piece.
Yeah, because we weren't prepared. We'll go through the gate, we'll find his lair, and we'll kill him.
Or he'll kill us.
Yeah.
The only reason
Yeah,
we survived-
more likely he'd kill you.
There you go. Straight
Exactly.
facts.
I trust you. Focus back to me.
Max, you can't. He'll kill you.
She's trying to use yourself as bait.
I need to keep him busy long enough so that you guys can get into that attic. Chop his head off. Stab him in the heart, blow him up with some explosive dust and cooks up. I honestly really don't care how you put this asshole in his grave. Just whatever you do. Try not to miss.
But at least they're away from the Demogorgon.
Hope he got some shoes. Okay, he do. But we're glad he didn't pop none of your tires.
I know. I was thinking let's see, tires, gas.
You're asking for Yuri's help? After dragging him through miles of shit tunnel, I could have told you we are going wrong way hours ago.
Shut your mouth, or I am gonna take this. I'm gonna rub it along the bottom of my shoe, and I'm gonna jam it down your throat. Go ahead.
Hey, Red, you got a ski mask or a bandana? Something like that?
She would have that too. This is silly.
Now, I swore to myself I wouldn't wind up like he did, but now I'm wanted for murder and soon brain theft off.
Eddie, why is your face visible?
Yeah, bro. Right.
Exactly. Like there was nothing else to steal. Like what about that car back there?
Well,
Like it
like,
wouldn't all fit.
RV seems such like a simple life. Imagine that's all your problems is right there. From your house to your car.
We're not going to let anything happen to your friends, okay, kiddo? I will personally make sure of that.
How, sir?
Max Mayfield, and they will stop him. Stop her and the...
No, do not send your men. Send me.
Your friends are not prepared for this fight, 11.
So send me.
Obviously.
Neither are you.
Alright, so what the freak did you bring me here for? Explain yourself.
If you want to stop one, you will need to do more than walk. You will need to do more than run. You will need to fly. And you're not ready.
Give me the freaking... what I need to do.
I stopped him once and I will again.
I'm sorry. You can't. It's impossible. Nothing's impossible. We agreed this was not going to be a prison. We'll show what this is, what we can offer, and then it is her choice.
Why do I feel like something's about to happen to him? Like Papa's about to do something to him.
Not agree with it, but here she is, standing before us.
I'm curious, what the freak the doc... what is he expecting here?
So the name of this episode is called Papa. I have
Pack
a
my
feeling that
things.
he's about.
I only have a t-shirt and some shorts. I mean, that's what she was going to jail with. I got no other clothes.
And every summer, I figured all of us Harringtons would pack into something like this and just see the country.
Babe, that is literally your dream. Having a whole bunch of kids.
And then,
going on an RV trip.
let's go.
I bet he would be such a great dad.
Hey, don't be looking at my boy Nancy. Stop blinking so hard.
Except for the 6 kid part, that sounds like...
Yeah, you don't want 6 kids. You don't want nothing to do with that. You probably don't want kids. She's stuck to her career. So her and Steve just ain't going to gel. You know what I mean?
I think if he was a super involved dad, I could see her compromising with a career and 4 kids.
Nah, stick to your career, Nancy. You don't want nothing to do with Steve with his 6 kids.
Now, how exactly do you plan on doing this?
I'm not sure.
I need you guys to have a vision board prepared.
Not his, right? So I should be able to control where I am. I just need to...
You got a memory in mind?
I would get a couple.
Yeah, you need a bunch of them.
Was I there?
No.
Presumptuous of you. But yeah. Yeah, you might have been there. He's got to have contacts or spies here that could help us.
Can we do that? Can we make a call to the States?
It's true.
I don't know, but wouldn't that be monitored? Wouldn't you
Yeah,
need
they
to
got
speak
no way
in
to.
code?
What are you doing?
How exactly do you think this works? They will make the call for us, and then they will call us back. How long is that going to take? 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 days, who knows?
Like, it's pretty popular. You'd think there was, like, an impending apocalypse. No.
Robin!
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Of course.
No, he's gonna know that the brother.
Expect to find you here.
Yeah, well, it's just a scary time.
Yeah. Facts. I'm here to protect.
Sorry about...
He looks like he hasn't slept.
Yeah.
Close range combat.
Yeah, get your hand off my gun.
Be here with you by chance. Mike?
Yeah, back up. Give me 6 feet.
What the hell is taking me so long? What happened? We gotta go.
What exactly are we looking for here, my dudes?
Some sort of facility.
Since when did we decide Nino is a physical building and not a small woman?
He just do his high already. He's still high.
If that small woman is small enough, she could fit behind a small tree.
Stop! What are you doing? I am stopping us before we get more laws.
And 17.
Slow down. Slow down. Nina!
These are no regular tire tracks, bro, Chachos. I mean, look at the tread on these monsters. Just need looking at, okay? Hello? Hello?
No.
We just want to talk.
You can't leave, 11.
Dr. Owens had a change of heart.
No.
I know you wish to go to him.
A prison.
Everything I've done was for your own good, for your own protection. I cared for him.
Even after what he did.
Yes, because I knew I had failed him.
Was I looking for him for Henry?
You're the one who released him from his prison.
It's because you didn't tell the whole truth.
And now you are angry with yourself and you're taking your anger out on me.
I'm gonna use that line with you. You're
Don't
angry
you-
with yourself and you're taking your anger out on me.
If you try to stop me, I will kill you.
Does he have a sedative? Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He was ready.
He might still get to her. You don't see him. You better hurry. He got her. But did he push it? Did he have time to inject it? He got some.
You'll soon see the truth, 11.
He got her with some, but I don't know how long the effects.
It's possible. Or she's just like really into Judge Reinhold.
Steve.
No. What?
I don't care. And I don't understand why you do either with everything that's going on.
He
He's
cares
still
about
trying
you
to
though,
help you.
Robin.
It might not work out for us this time.
I think we shouldn't have done this.
I think we're mad fools, a lot of us, but if we don't stop him, who will?
Better not be Steve. Everyone else could go.
Yeah, I hope it's not Steve. If it's Steve, I would be real upset. I feel like they could lose
Literally,
Eddie.
literally everyone else can go, but Steve.
What? Literally everybody else?
Well,
No.
literally.
So he had his people internally.
They found us.
Yeah, so he had his people internally stop.
I thought that was the
Dr.
military
Martin.
people that was actually there, but no,
No, that
it
was Dr. Brenner's people on the inside, his staff. He got them to take.
I really didn't. Okay.
Man, they're moving in sync. They have it. Well, lost one. Casualty on both sides.
What happened here?
They used me.
Our mommy and daddy fighting.
Let's try this again, shall we?
Don't kill him, please. Is he gonna use her as a shield? Is he trying to make sure not to shoot the girl?
Sierra.
We've got the target in our sights. Requesting permission to take the shot. Over.
Jack, you don't have to do this.
So Sam. Wait. I can put her in a coma.
He's gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Take it.
Mm.
Civilians.
The hell?
There she is! There she is! Where? On the ground, on the ground!
Found Jack.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because she probably is not going to feel great about killing anybody, but they literally were trying to kill her. So she said that got me a little bit.
I want you to know I'm proud of you.
What an abusive relationship.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I've only ever wanted to help you.
The thing that sucks is he genuinely thinks.
That's what I'm saying. I was gonna say.
That's the
like,
part where
I don't
it's like,
doubt your intentions. The problem is that
you have a warped mindset.
like I don't doubt that you believe.
How can you understand?
Can y'all get her nose? I'm tired of seeing the chick nose running.
Oh my gosh. He wants to believe she understands. But
He's not going to say anything.
She can't lie.
Oh.
But she came to him.
So it was a nice house. I thought the house was haunted.
Yeah, but more like
So
he haunted the house.
Yeah.
Ah.
I was like, there you go. You
I kind of like that outro song. Like, do I
worked
need to
your
add
butt
that?
off to eventually have enough to provide, to buy a home for your family. And then you buy a demon home.
Well,
But
I mean,
real
from his
life-
perspective, he's probably.
And then now it was not a home.
It's like your son found some Black Widows and got really inspired and just
You see our
Took
kid
it
looking at bugs. You're like, what
too
you doing?
far.
You getting inspired, girl? You better walk. You better get away from that. Yeah, that sucks. You spend all this time saving money and you buy the demon home, but then you realize it's not. It was just you gave birth to what is it? What's the kid's name? Is it Damon? It's like a
the demon baby.
yeah. Man. All right. So here's my conclusion.
Okay.
My conclusion is, when you think about, usually in every other season, and I could be wrong here, but I'm just following here. Every other season, you got a group doing one thing, another group doing another thing, but it all pretty much in line to the same goal to be solved, and they all come together towards the end with all their pieces of the puzzle. I feel like this one is not quite that, in a sense. Like, yes, the kids are coming full circle with their investigation of what they've had, but Hopper and
Hopper and Joyce
and Joyce and all them, they're
all
in a whole
different.
different mission and an objective. Yeah, they're coming face to face with a Demogorgon, but it's not like whatever they're doing has nothing to do with the main goal, like to solve the issue.
That's a good point. I mean, I do think part of what gave Hopper that bit of inspiration, though, in the prison before they went to go fight the Demodog, was he said the fact that there is still an element from the Upside Down still here means that 11 is not safe. And he felt like, as her dad, the last thing he could do is at least in an auxiliary function, fight against that. So I think that's probably the one small bridge of connection, the fact that the the Russians have their own gate, or they have their own, they're tampering with something that they don't even realize how dangerous it really is at this point. But you know, Hopper kind of knows. So I think that's true. Like I think too, in the other seasons, Hopper was pretty key to helping to solve what was going on. And this season, he's not able to help solve. Like, really the whole point is to get him back. The kids really had to do the bulk of the solving. The other component is having these doctors, the Hawkins lab doctors, back. They already knew who Vecna was. Do you know what I mean? Like, Dr. Brenner, Papa, he knew who Vecna was because he took, was it Vecna? His name is Victor? Henry? Okay, so Victor Creel was the dad. So Henry Creel is the son.
Right.
Henry /1/Vecna. So from the beginning, Dr. Brenner knew who he was. Because he knew him didn't say anything. Knew him as a kid, wanted to keep him as a pet. And even when he was lost, he still tried to find him as a pet, which again, hubris of man. He thinks he can find him, bring him back into the fold, use him as a weapon. I don't know what his objective was. So I think in that component, like, the kids are still doing their recon in terms of the motivation. Like, they had to discover what was Vecna's motivation.
Right.
But it was a combination of the kids finding out, plus Papa already really knowing who the enemy was.
Right.
And the other thing too, it's like, it's almost like there's 3 different side quests here, because, you know, Will and Mike were all Team 11. Let's try to help you get your powers back. Got separated. Right. You know what I mean? So it's like,
but they usually do a good job in the other seasons of having them have multiple different side stories going on. But this one, only 2 of the 3 storylines coming together, while Hopper, and I could be wrong. Something could show up in the last season, this last episode that's going to be obviously
2 hours long.
Obviously, yes. Like, last episode was like 2 hours long. Are you kidding me?
It's actually more than 2 hours long.
So I'm just thinking for the last one, and obviously I'm curious with the Russians. So I thought personally that they got one Demogorgon. Did they get multiple Demogorgons out of the hole, or do they have one and it's like producing and they're to extract the baby out of it?
So that's the part I'm not sure. Like,
do like every Demogorgon can?
Are they growing it in a lab?
Give birth or something?
I don't know. Like, because if you think about it, like, they had the one, right, that they're feeding and that they're training. Then they have like the baby one that they're dissecting on that lab table. Yeah. But then they have others that are incubating. The fact that they're incubating makes me think, no, I think they're incubating them. I don't think they're preserving them. I think they're incubating them.
Okay. Yeah.
That's why I was saying, like, this is like a post-apocalyptic prequel.
They burned that thing down? I don't think they burned it down either. They left it.
No, they left. They left. They're leaving the Russians to themselves at this point. But I'm like, the fact that
they sure did. They're leaving the Russians while the other one is literally escaped.
Yeah, one has escaped, and the others are contained, except for the baby. No, he killed the baby one that was on the lab table. So that one's not an immediate threat. But I don't know, the ones that are incubating, like I just feel like that's just the beginning of every horror movie. Right. Something breaks loose, and then
I don't know why I thought of this, but I was saying like, you never want to be like, if you're like a house in our neighborhood near that prisons, unfortunate when the Demogorgon come out, come to your house. And you could be in one of the communities that get first taken. And I was like, dang, you don't want to be next to a prison. But of course you don't want to be next to a prison. But I was like, where else could be a terrible situation that could have a horrible situation that
a
unfolds?
Research lab within a hospital.
And then I thought about a hospital. I was like, dang, you do want to be next to a hospital, because next to the hospital, you know, if something happened, you take to the hospital. But at the same time,
you want to be within
you don't
driving
want
distance
to be next to a hospital.
You don't want to be
Well,
backed up.
No, you don't. You wouldn't mind being next
Or
to a
a
hospital.
sane
But
asylum.
thinking about
I wouldn't
this,
want to be near an insane asylum.
I'm just simply now
either.
thinking about this situation. No, you don't want to be out, because if a zombie outbreak takes place, you one of the first neighborhoods going to get got. Anyway,
So basically, you need to live off the grid, get a lot of land to yourself, self-sustainable farm, solar panels.
that's right. That's it. Anyway, I'm like, all right. So Papa is dead. He's done for. Sam is left.
Which is the second time he died.
Right. Sam, he's like, he's stuck, handcuffed.
Sam, Dr. Owens.
Yeah.
He's handcuffed. We'll see if he gets, but at this point though, I don't know his name, the lead military guy.
It starts with a
lieutenant or
starts with an S.
I don't know. Sullivan.
Sullivan, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if Sullivan will feel like he maybe needs Sam now. Or at least could benefit from having him. Because Sam offered a solution like, hey, let's put her into a coma, let's see if it does anything. Or Sullivan's probably gonna
They know they're gonna Hawkins.
Yeah, he's probably like, where are they going now? And he'll know because he was gonna take her to Hawkins.
Right.
And so at this point it'll be, I don't think Sullivan would trust Sam, but I think Sullivan is the type of guy that's like, how useful are you to me? Like comparing your risk versus like liabilities, like usefulness. So I feel like having Dr. Owens around is helpful. But he's probably going to figure out a way to use him until he feels like he actually needs him, and that the risk of him going AWOL, is less than.
Right. Well, I'm gonna give this episode an 8 for me.
I think
8? I think it was a good, solid episode. I'm curious what's gonna happen moving forward as far as the next episode and why it's freaking a movie long. But I thought this did a good job, kind of bringing, for the most part, 2 of the 3 storylines together to now go on that mission. So 8 for me, solid episode. That's my score.
I think I'm gonna give this one a 9. Like, nothing, I wouldn't say there wasn't like a whole bunch of super epicness that happened, but I feel like a lot of things are kind of coming full circle. I like the way that the cast is, like, for example, the conversation that Will had with Mike, and like that kind of redemptive arc. They've now have Elle, so like Mike feels better about the reunion with Elle, and Will still doesn't feel like an outsider in that moment. Like, he still feels like seen, and the fact that he was emotional. So I think there's like a lot of that. The Hawkins team getting ready to kind of do things. Let's see, Max and I just forgot his first name, Sinclair, the basketball player.
Lucas.
Yeah, like, so I like kind of these things that are like, you can tell we're like, if this is a track reference, but when you're running the 400 and you're coming around that final curve and all you have left is the straightaway, and you kind of get those like chills that warm up, I feel like we're getting there. I feel like we just rounded that.
Now we're a 2-hour movie
to finish. So yeah, I think it's gonna get a 9. Just
9 for you. 8 for me, 9 for her. What is your score? What would you give it? Comment below. Let us know. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you can always get the latest in anything we post right here on the channel.
That is right. Also, don't forget to become a member of our Patreon. You can see the full reaction to this episode as well as many others like it there on our page. Go check it out. You will not be disappointed.
And until next time,
bye.